Hey, everybody. So, we're so excited that you guys just jumped on the Zoom call specific to three-way calls and casting vision. And I know Abby and I promised y'all that we would do some sort of role play. So, here we are. We're literally recording this on a Saturday night because we love you guys so much. And we really hope this helps you out. So, make sure you always keep passing this down to your teams. So, Abby and I decided we did not plan a thing because we want this to be true role playing on the spot, just like what would happen on a normal call. So I am going to say, let's say Abby, whatever her name is going to be, she joined me yesterday and now we're jumping on the call. So I'm calling her and she answers.
Hello,
Hey, Abby, this is April calling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How's your day going?
Oh, pretty interesting actually.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
Yeah, it's been a busy day. We got some plants put in this morning, which is really nice. But our son, our oldest son, who is 7, he was really sassy today. Not gonna lie. So I don't know if you're dealing with that yet with your kids, but yeah, it was a hard night.
Well, I can definitely relate. My husband is out of town on a work trip, and we always have that like adjustment period, which we're going through right now. And my oldest son, I can't count how many times he was in timeout today, and it ended up sending him to bed early. So I can totally relate with you. So I know that you probably have a million things you want to be doing tonight, especially with your kiddos in bed. So I just wanted to thank you for jumping on the call with me. I know that your box is set to arrive. And so I just figured in the meantime, I would love to share my story with you and answer any questions you have. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, my Plexus journey began 3 years ago now, which is crazy. I didn't honestly know that I needed the products. I definitely was struggling with postpartum depression, anxiety, had lots of mood imbalance. But what I didn't know was how much more my body needed the products. As soon as I did some research and jumped in and really knew how crucial it was to have good gut health, as I consistently took my products, I started to notice my crazy sugar cravings were almost non existent. I didn't have those crazy crashes throughout the day. I was working full time as a speech therapist, had energy for my son and my husband at night. I also started to sleep better, which was really abnormal for me. My husband noticed that. And so, just so many different things that I didn't realize I wasn't feeling my very best every day. So, remind me again, what are you hoping Plexus products will help you with?
Well, my story's kind of similar to yours. I don't know, I just feel like I'm tired all the time, and I definitely don't sleep well at night. Um, I crave sugar a lot,
Hmm.
and I don't go to the bathroom regularly.
Yep. Well, thank you for sharing that all with me. And the awesome thing is, Plexus is going to help with all those areas. All you really have to do are three things. So, the first thing is, are you a water drinker?
I'm pretty good.
Okay, so what does pretty good mean?
Um, I probably get about a bottle or 2 a day.
Okay. So in the plexus world, what we share with y'all is you want to take your body weight, cut it in half, and that's how many ounces of water you want to be drinking. The reason being is it's going to speed up the process of your body getting acclimated to the products. It's really going to help you with this journey that you're on. So when people tell me, that they're a water drinker, I usually say, you can do sparkling water. You can squeeze fresh lemon or lime into your water. I love to personally put a handful of frozen berries. So the good thing is Plexus products are going to help you to drink water. The next thing is consistency. So it sounds crazy, but I'm going to tell you to make sure you're taking your products. And it sounds like a no brainer, but you're over there, you're a busy mama. So, what I tell people is go ahead and leave your products out where you can see them so you don't forget to take them. or go ahead and set alarms on your phone so you have specific times a day to take the products. Because what I don't want to happen is you throw those products in your purse or you're, putting them by your bedside table and you're not taking them, because I really do want you to see the results that you're looking for with Plexus. And then the last one is just be in communication with me. Is Facebook Messenger the best way to communicate with you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, perfect. So you'll see I'll be in there asking you what your routine looks like. How are you feeling? I'll be sharing videos, testimonies. So, really letting me know, hey, this is how I'm feeling, just in case we do need to tweak things. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so other than that, Plexus is simple. You are going to take it a certain time of day, you're going to drink your water, you're going to communicate with me. And then from there, as needed, we can always add on extra products and just tweak dosages, etc. Do you have any other questions specific to the products?
Yeah, so I'm actually on a medicine right now for anxiety and depression. Is that okay to take?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So I too, you know my story, but I was on a high dose antidepressant. I truly did want to wean from it. And so what happened is I just continued to take that medicine. And as I could start to feel better and knew, hey, maybe I could cut my dosage in half, I started to do that. Now, obviously, you probably want to do this with your doctor, but yes, it is totally fine to take it. The products are plant based, they're natural, there's no stimulants or anything in them.
Okay. And then I
Any
was
other?
wondering, yeah, I was wondering like when will I start noticing results?
That is a really good question. A lot of people ask me that question. So, everyone's body varies, but if you are taking your products consistently, if you're drinking your water, then you're going to be on the right track. I'm actually going to tag you in that gut group that I had you in a video. This naturopath doctor does a really good job just explaining kind of the journey and how we have to unravel all these different layers of junk, right, in our bodies. So for me, honestly, I started to feel more energy within the first couple of weeks. Within the first month, sugar cravings were better. So it really depends. There's some people it takes several months for them to work through all of that junk that they've been, wrecking havoc on their body basically for decades. So again, it's going to be just time, right? Give these products time. They're not this magic pill that you're going to take and feel great overnight, but you definitely will see the results that you're looking for as long as you are taking your products consistently and we get you on the right dosages, etc.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Any other questions specific to the product side of things?
No, I don't think right now.
Okay. So, also, I wanted to go ahead and share with you a business story, the opportunity side of things. I know that you have seen my posts and you've seen my stories, but I don't know if you really know my story when it comes to being a speech therapist. Do you have a few more minutes so I can share that with you?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. So I was a full-time speech therapist. Husband's in the military, so we're very busy. We had one son at the time. And if anyone knew me, I loved being a speech therapist. But I didn't love having to pay for my products, especially because my husband started then on the triplex about a month in. And so I didn't want to have to budget for his products either. So I decided, okay, there's other mamas like me who are silently struggling. So I started to just share on Facebook like I do anything I love, like my Starbucks coffee or my favorite pair of jeans. And I found that there were a lot of mamas who were crying out for help. So what happened is basically I decided to go all in with the business. And the reason being is, again, I love my job as speech therapist, but I really longed to be at home with my boys. So that's what I did. And this journey has been so beautiful. I've been able to connect and find my very best friends through this journey. I've also been able to travel more, which has been really fun. We've paid off over $70,000 worth of debt. And it just has been the most beautiful journey, unexpected journey. So I'm curious. and you may need a second to think about this question, but if you were to change anything about your life, so your calendar is completely empty, your bank account is just overflowing, what are some things that you would love to change?
Well, we have quite a bit of debt. It'd be nice to get rid of that because that's really stressful.
Yes. Is there anything else you would change?
Um, Maybe just do more things I love to do, like pamper myself more.
Mhm. What does pampering look like to you?
Well, I don't do much of it, but I don't know, maybe like massages and more
Mhm.
shopping, maybe take my daughter shopping with me.
Yes. Well, I love all those things because I can definitely relate. I didn't have time to pamper myself. I didn't have really quality time with my son at that point. And so I don't know if you've ever thought about doing something like this through social media. I'm curious, what do you think would hold you back from jumping in with the opportunity side of things?
Well, I'm pretty private, so I don't do a lot on social media, and I don't know, I'm just really busy. I'm not sure if I'll have time.
Yeah. Yeah. So I too am very private. With my husband being in the military, I have to be really careful with who I'm connecting with, what I'm airing on Facebook. In fact, I actually only had 200 friends when I first got started. So just know that there's a way I can help you do this and be very genuine and not feel like you're being salesy or slimy or, feeling like you have to air too much on Facebook. Literally what I do with people is offer them a solution if they're open to it and just add value. So things like you'll see when I add my, share my recipes, things like that is just really loving on people. And then for time wise, how much time do you think you would need to devote to something like this at the beginning?
Um, I don't know. I don't really know how it works. I'm not sure how much time it would take.
Mhm. Yeah, so I like to share this with people because a lot of people think, "Oh my gosh, I would need hours." And I was working full time when I was starting this, business side of things, had a son, husband was deployed. And so literally, I don't know if you have 30 minutes a day, but that's what you're looking at. Like maybe 15 minutes in the morning before you guys are, getting ready for school, and then maybe 15 minutes during your lunch break. So I just wanted to share that with you if you ever do decide that this is something that could bless your family. I can definitely help you to be able to do this, in a non-salesy way, small increments of time and things that you don't have to necessarily give up. Like you're already taking a lunch break. Maybe you already stay up late. That's when I do a lot of my working. Do you have any questions specific to the business side of things?
Do you have like an income chart or something you could share with me?
Yes, absolutely. I'll send that your way. What has happened with me is I make about 4 to 5 times the income I did as a speech therapist. So it's really interesting as you get going. It's not necessarily about the sales and the number of people, it's basically about your organization. If you can share with 3 people, maybe your friend can share with 3 people, and it just keeps trickling down. So that's what's really neat too, is you get to really work hand in hand with some amazing people, and people that you truly care and love for. So yes, I will definitely show you the income potential. Another thing, if the income is something that excites you, we have a lot of bonuses. We get paid up to 5 times a month. So it is amazing, this opportunity when it comes to being paid. It's not like, you as a teacher, you're paid what, 1 time a month?
Twice.
Okay, so twice a month, and you probably have a cap, right? It doesn't matter how good you teach. It doesn't matter if you show up early, you're just going to make the same amount. Now, when it comes to Plexus, you get paid by how hard you work, basically, how much value you add back to Plexus as a company. So, I really want you to just think big. I remember when I jumped on a call like this, it was 3 years ago. I was just sitting over there like, huh, what if I decided to do this? what would this change for my family? And so I would love for you just to go share with your husband a little bit about this conversation. And if you have any other questions, I'll send you that income potential chart and we can go from there. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, definitely let me know when your box comes in the mail. I'm so excited. I'll have a few things for you about what products to start and when to take them. Any other questions before we jump off the phone?
No, I don't think so. Thanks for all your help.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much for jumping on the phone today.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.